This is London. You will now hear a statement by the Prime Minister.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note. I have to tell you now, this country is at war with Germany.
My father asked me if I was truly ready to go to war. He told me that the good soldier kills without thinking of his enemy as a human being. In the moment he sees him as a fellow man, he's no longer a good soldier. And I was a good soldier. God help me. Within each of us lie the seeds of an undefined greatness. We are the fathers of our own future. That future must be chosen, nurtured, guided. It must be driven with conviction. Lest our lesser natures let it stray into shadow.
The first thing you got to take care of. Tim Stubb Muffin. Man, what a way to jump into a game. I don't even know how to. Let's see, we gotta learn how to do down. We have grenades. I didn't even pick my oh gosh. OB the Pro. Let me see, hold on a second. Options, controls, gameplay. Kill log, kill filter, kill log. Remember back in the good old days when they, you did a what they call it? you did a target practice. Let's see, left bumper, right bumper. guess it's on. Deploy. And they taught you how to use the controls. Now they just throw you into the battle. You don't even know what you're doing. So back. Audio, video. Controls. Let me see. I don't think that has anything to do. Basic. I don't know what level I'm playing on. Okay, I guess we'll just have to resume options. Out, quit. Okay. Ah, hey, what was that? Any more of those things? Stealth. Crouch to move quietly and stay out of. Oh, this one. Anything else I can pick up? No? Ammo? No? No. Wait a minute, what's that? Oh, to pick up. Place. Oh, I think I'm alright. Okay, how many weapons can we get? Oh, to pick up. Oh. Let me see. Maybe we can pick this up. So we can get more ammo. Because we're always going to come across the Germans' weapons.
We fought everywhere, in every condition known, using weapons we had never dreamed of. But death is death, no matter what you are. And suffering is the same in every language.
Now we're going to play the German tank commander.
Wir rücken vor! Achtung! Feindlicher Panzer in Sicht! 12 Uhr, vor uns!
Bleibt in Formation!
Feuer erwidern!
Don't see anybody yet.
Jetzt, fahren Sie uns rein!
Guy's good. Advance.
Gute Arbeit, aber es ist noch nicht vorbei.
For you anymore.
Mal sehen, was Sie drauf haben.
Weiterfahren und der Gegner ausweichen.
Can't see. Okay. Maybe. This controls strategic. Oh, uh-oh. The end of that German
Technology
system.
moved faster than you could think how to
Yeah,
use it.
yeah.
Yours, theirs,
Yes,
it didn't
that's
matter.
right.
This war would prove that from ocean bed to mountaintop, the greatest killing machine is man.
Nice graphics.
Attention, ils arrivent.
Oh, we got a single shot. How do I load?
Là-bas, des renforts ennemis. L'avion approche.
Total war brought death home. It wasn't just about the soldiers on the front. This time, the crosshairs found the workers on the assembly line. They found the commuters on the train. And they found the children in the schools.
Nähern uns jetzt den Wohnland. Haltet euch bereit.
About to say. Oh, hey.
Geblieben. Information bleiben.
Because he told me to stay in formation. Control options. These controls can be changed at any time in pause menu. I think I'm alright. Uh-oh. Intercept area. Oh, there they are. What to say? Targeting again. Yeah, I know, I'm trying. Where they at? They usually give you a guide. Oh, there they are. Uh-oh. No, British is coming behind me.
Spitfire ist im Anflug.
Hold on, buddy. Calm down. Oh. I thought there was some closer than that.
Formation halten, Geschwader.
This one over in the clouds.
Jäger hinter mir. Bitte Hilfe.
We have cannons
Einer
or
von
something
denen
like
ist
that.
direkt hinter mir. Was rennt hinter dir?
Oh shit.
Airmen, infantry, volunteers,
Volunteers,
conscripts,
conscripts.
them and us. It didn't matter where the danger came from. The threat of death unified everyone.
Wagon Bridge.
Victory and staying alive.
But use the tank for cover. Got a machine gun? I gotta get that. I can't see my controls. Cover. I gotta change my view because the I can barely see the control where I have to do my controls. The screen controls.
Man's unworthiest creation.
Or screen settings, I should say.
What led it back to us? Does a hidden hand guide it? birthing us in violence and blood, ending us in fear, alone. Until you've pulled the trigger on an enemy, you're not ready for war. You're only ready to die.
They're really showing you a good picture of it. It's just about death. A very interesting way to start.
Beginnings. Endings. In between one and the other. Between first and last. Always searching. Sometimes finding. Brothers. Sons and daughters. Mothers and fathers. We have no world without them. And there is no other world.
Love the music. Great introduction. I have to check my settings again. Yeah, either start recording right away because you might miss some of this good stuff. I have no idea what level I'm playing on. I was kind of worried because the case said requires Xbox Live Gold membership, so I was thinking, uh-oh, I don't have an Xbox Gold Live membership, but I think that's for multiplayer, online play. War stories under no flag. Missing multiplayer privileges, of course. Online features will be unavailable. Great. Please check EA.com. Unable to. Yeah, don't need to do that. Your company armor. Oh, so it's just to play straight. We can't access anything else. Select battlefield menu. Change profile. Battlefield menu. Excuse me. Oh, never mind. Bad. So all you can do is just play. Excuse me. Play as a single player. Let me go to the game. Uh-oh, can we? No. Oh shit, we can't even change anything. Okay. Multiplayer, no. War Story single player, right. Tides of War starting December 6th. When was that? Practice Ring. Oh, they have. Oh, it's available the 4th, starting December 6th. So those aren't available yet anyway. So all we can play is War Story single player. Okay. And the different war stories. Under no flag, North America. 1942, minorities. 1943, Norway. Trailer 1944 Providence. The Last Tiger. Oh, the games aren't available yet. Available December 4th. That's what people were talking about the game. It seemed to be real short, but they will give you other parts of the game later. Night Country Calling, an introduction to Battlefield 5. Excuse me. I guess we did that already. So everybody's going to be the same. They're going to play through the first 3 chapters of the game, and then everybody will be waiting until December 4th. Excuse me. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Maybe there's a point where we can change the settings. Cone ashore 500 miles. Behind enemy lines as one of the first volunteers of the newly formed Special Boat Section. Bring explosive dirty tricks and black humor to bear on the German Luftwaffe. I can't even say it. Play. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. That's how we do the how to play. Medium, of course. Select. I still have to set my place of Beach of Dunkirk. Churchill issued an order that would reinvent the fighting man. Prepare 100 troops for a butcher and bold reign of terror. The British military would create a force unlike any other, a force that would rewrite the rules of warfare. Those who would succeed under this motto were not the type who flourished in the conventional military. Among them were troublemakers, cutthroats, and buccaneers. Yeah, they had started, they had been in the war early, so they were not the type who volunteered for military service. That makes sense. On the Allied side, well, it was the French and the British, but the British, they did most of the fighting because most of Europe was overrun. Well, I should say most of the fighting. Everybody was fighting at the beginning of the war, but they were the ones that stood alone by 1940. Serve in the military or prison.
Are you Billy Bridger? Says on my pad here, criminal use of explosives, assault, attempted armed robbery, arson, attempted armed robbery. Did you try and rob the same bank 3 times?
No.
Oh, yes, you did. Because you're Billy Bridger. You are the son of big, bad, horrible Arthur Bridger. I'm Arthur fucking Bridger. Give me the fucking money. Now that's your dad, isn't it? So how comes he didn't get sent down with you then?
Because I did all them jobs on your own.
Oh, yeah? I've got a little deal for you. I'm putting together a unit. You're gonna fucking love it. It's right up your street, your sort of thing. And it's got to be better than being in there.
I'll be fine.
What sort of unit? Tell me, Bridger. Do you like the seaside?
Do you like the fucking seaside?
Teams of 2, move!
Oi! I'm sick! I'm chucking me guts up over here!
Oh.
And you're just strolling off!
Oh, Bridger, liven yourself up, come on. There's a lovely little ice cream shop down there and I'm treating you to a cornet.
I I gotta under no flag. I gotta check my my screen and my sound too. I don't even know if I'm. Well, I guess it's okay. You didn't have a chance to really test anything. Just it.
Right, Bridger. Give me a sec, will ya? I can barely move without spilling over.
What do you want me to do? Tuck you in and get you your teddy? Now come on, get moving.
Let's see something right quick. Resume, start, checkpoint. Maybe I can test my test my sound right quick.